Good morning, good morning, good morning, beautiful people. What's going on? How y'all doing this morning? Well, today is a great day to begin assessing, okay, May is almost gone. May is almost gone. And I'm still here. Yeah, I'm still here. Remember, it's all about effective living, Miss Cynthia. It's all about effective living. So, okay, what am I going to do with the rest of this month? What am I going to do going into the summer months? What am I going to do to finish this year off? Yep. What am I going to do? Now, I'm responsible. Okay, I'm responsible for how I show up in the world. So when I look at my life and I look at my faith, how strong is it? How healthy am I doing? When I look at my family, how am I doing with community? How am I doing with my tribe? How am I doing with my support group? When I look at my health, finances, when I look at health first, let's go there. Okay. Am I taking care of my body? Remembering that my body is the temple of the Holy Spirit, I should keep it clean. Then I want to look at my finances. Am I making sure I'm making that money? I'm making that money. I want to make the money to make sure that I can handle the things that I need to handle on my way to the top. So, Miss Jocelyn, it's easy to get weary. It's easy to get tired. It's easy to just want to be regular. It's easy to just want to be regular. That's why a lot of people do it. That's why a lot of people do it. It's not that it's the best thing. It's the convenient thing. And so when you wake up with the mindset of I have to do something today to move me forward, you start to draw the line on not being common. You start to draw the line on not being average. You start to draw the line on I want more. I want to maximize my potential. Now here's the deal. Here's the deal. I'm not saying be a workaholic. I believe you should schedule a break. I think you should treat yourself by sitting out and just having a nice massage, having days off. Like literally, you say, "Hey, I'm not doing anything today. I'm not doing anything this weekend. I'm just going to relax. I'm going to sleep in. Okay, I'm going to go to the spa. I'm going to go swimming. All of that is a part of the plan. All of that is a part of the plan. So when you ask somebody, say, what is effective living? Effective living is managing your life in a way that you don't have to look forward to a vacation. You are intentionally doing things to bring a level of holistic practices to your life. Okay? A level of holistic practices to your life. The reality of it is, if you don't manage it well, it won't be well. Okay? If you don't manage it well, it won't be well. So your life is going to reflect how well you manage it. You and I, we are the CEO of our lives. We are the CEO of our life. So you have to be very intentional. So that's the reason why I felt led to bring this teaching series about unlearning. Mhm. Unlearning. Unlearning, which you should have never learned in order for you to become who you need to be. Because there are some things we do that we should no longer do, or we should no longer been doing. But we find ourselves continuing to do those things. And the challenge is because we continue to do those things, we're stuck. I don't want to stay stuck. I don't want to stay stuck. So what do I need to do? What do I need to do? Stop and assess. That's right there. That right there is going to be a common word. Evaluate and identify. Should I keep doing this? Or have I just made this a habit? Have I just made this a habit? And now I'm locked in on doing it, but it's not working for me. It's not working for me. So this morning, Miss Cynthia, the talk is going to focus on Staying curious. Staying curious. You heard me correctly. On your journey to living life effectively, it's important that you and I stay curious. You wanna explore. You want to explore. So, three things to look at. When we talk about staying curious, to unlearn, to become that person you need to become beyond who you have already become, number one is ask questions regularly. Ask questions regularly. Ask questions to yourself. Ask questions to those who are mastering what you're challenged with. I wrote this down. Cultivate a habit of asking questions about everything you encounter. Okay? Ask questions because the reality of it is when you look at your life, you could realize, okay, there are questions I haven't asked. And why haven't I asked those questions? Well, I'm afraid to ask. I don't want to look stupid. I don't want to be dumb. Well, it's smart to ask questions. And the curious person who asks questions has the potential to get more out of the situation. You get more. So, why? How? What if? Those are questions you should ask. The approach helps you to unearth new perspective and insights, fueling your curiosity and promoting continual learning. So, ask questions. I wonder if I do it this way. Uh, why do they do it this way? Ask questions. Well, I don't want to ask any question. Well, you limit yourself from knowing at a deeper level if you are not prepared to ask questions. Well, I'm ashamed. I'm going to deal with that one later. Okay, let's go to number two. All right, embrace new experiences. We're dealing this week with this whole concept of unlearning what we should have never learned. And how do we do that? We have to stay curious. As soon as we settle and stop being curious, we stop growing. As soon as we stop being curious, as soon as we stop committing ourselves to embracing new experiences. Oh, I don't try anything new. Why? Why? You're still alive. You're still alive. Try something new. Try walking at a new park. Hello? Try some different equipments at the gym. Hello? Try some new restaurants in your city. Try sitting in a class that literally that pushes the envelope and move you towards what you're not accustomed to. Embrace new experiences. You want that amazing life where you no longer limit yourself from what you were accustomed to. You be like, well, well, that's just the way I've always done it. That's a part of the problem. So what I'm saying here, ladies and gentlemen, we have a cruise that's coming up. Okay, I want to encourage you to still jump on that cruise. You can still do it. Okay, then some of you, hey, if you haven't gotten my book, get my book. You could even listen to it on Audible because there's still stuff in the book that says, you know what, do this, but you haven't tried it. You haven't tried it, and you're gonna find yourself stuck if you don't embrace new experiences. Oh, I only do things this way. Everything's changing. And if things are changing the way and the rate that they are changing, and you're not embracing change, you're going to find yourself left behind. So embrace your new experiences. And last but not least, engage in lifelong learning. Okay? Engage in lifelong learning. Look at it as, okay? Okay? Dedicate time to learning new skills and subjects. Dedicate. What is it that I could learn that I haven't learned that I should learn? One of the things I like about Toastmasters being that it focuses on better listening, thinking, and speaking skills. I love the fact that there's always these different areas of learning that they push you towards. They push you towards learning how to get rid of the when you talk. There's all of this and so forth. Then there is see that they talk about getting rid of those R's, right? Then there's the leadership side of things. Then there is the listening, better listening skills. Then there is the communication skill set, hand gestures, humor, all of this. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is incredible. But when you engage lifelong learning, your future will be brighter than your past. The opportunities that will come to you in the future, you could still capitalize on because you've kept yourself up to date. You've kept yourself up to date. You want to keep yourself up to date. So become a lifelong learner. Okay. And then what you do is when you discover new content, the goal is to incorporate what you've discovered. Okay. That's the big difference maker for unlearning what you should have never learned. It separates you from what you've been just acquired in content. This is what I know, but it moves you towards this is what I do. Okay. This is what I do now because I know. There's a statement that says when you know better, you do better. That's not always necessarily the truth. A lot of people know better, but don't do better. What you want to do is you want to embrace this whole idea. When I learn the truth, I apply the truth I've learned so that I can be free and benefit from it. Okay? So it's not a matter of just, oh, I know that. Oh, I know that. Oh, I know that. The goal there is to bring it to life. Bring it to life. So at this stage of my life, I'm trying to learn how do I find myself at the next level to ensure that I'm continuing to get better with age. That's really the goal. I have two goals, Minister Carol. I have a goal to get better with age. I have a goal to create a life I don't need a vacation from. I don't know what Ricardo's doing. He's trying to get better with age. He's trying to create a life he don't need to take a vacation from. Age is inevitable. You're going to keep aging, and life is is there all the time. Now, to have a life you enjoy and to get better with age, come on, people, come on, Miss Cynthia, isn't that incredible? Isn't that? Listen, you have a life you don't need a vacation from. You've built it to where you enjoy your life, and then you have this whole principle of managing your life in a way where you're getting better with age. Whew. Come on. Now here's the deal. Both of those people have totally checked out on. Both of those. A lot of people are, well, at this stage, I don't know. At this stage, in other words, they don't even believe they can get better with age. A lot of people be like, oh man, that's wishful thinking. You talking about creating a life you don't need a vacation from? Oh man, wishful thinking. You mean to tell me all this time we are living? I'm going to be 49 this year, and to not make that a goal. Why am I living? Don't see. A lot of us we make the wrong thing the main thing. The wrong thing the main thing. One thing I do know is if I'm going to be given more time, I want to get better with the time that I've been given. One thing I do know, if the world is filled with all kinds of things, I don't want to just be running a rat race of just, oh my goodness, I'm so busy, I got so much going on. I want to learn how to be like, okay, I like me. I like me and I like everything about me. So I want to challenge you to do that. Make a commitment to get better with age. Make a commitment to create a life you don't need a vacation from. And that's going to demand that you stay curious. Okay? That's going to demand you stay curious. Now, here's the deal. That will push you beyond your comfort zone. We'll be back tomorrow to talk more about it. Bye-bye.